From wearing tiger skin to smearing his body with ash to smoking a chillum, he has a personality unlike other gods. The one who makes mistakes and learns from them, the one who dances with a free mind, the one who leads a simple life. And it is always interesting to read stories and facts about him. No wonder Shiva is everyone's favorite. So here are some fascinating stories about the legend of Shiva you need to know. The story behind Shiva's blue throat. The legend says that during the Samudra Manthan, the ocean of the milk was being churned by the Devas and Asuras. The first thing to appear was a dark sticky foam, the poison halahal that had the power to destroy the universe. Soon its fumes started to spread in the air and water. Shiva drank it to save the world. Goddess Parvati caught hold of his neck to avoid the poison from entering his body, and so it remained in his throat, making it blue colored. The story why Shiva covers his body with ash. One day the powerful sage Parnada was cutting some grass when he cut his finger, and instead of blood his finger oozed the sap of tree, and he was filled with pride. Shiva, who witnessed this event, took a guise of an old man and asked him the reason for his delight, and Parnada said that he had become the most pious man in the world. But the old man questioned the sage's joy, saying that it was just sap. When trees and plants are burned, they turn into ash. The old man demonstrated it by slicing his finger and spilled ash. Sage Parnada realized that it was Shiva before him and asked him to forgive his ignorance. The story behind Shiva's Tandav. One of the interesting legends related to Shiva's Tandav goes like this. Once the dwarf demon Apasmara challenged Shiva. Shiva took the form of Nataraj and performed the famous Tandav, eventually crushing the arrogant Apasmara under his right foot. Since Apasmara should not die to preserve the balance between knowledge and ignorance, it is believed that Lord Shiva forever remains in his Nataraj form, suppressing Apasmara for eternity. His Nataraj avatar is a message that ignorance can only be overcome by knowledge, music and dance. The story of Shiva and the snake around his neck. Well, there are numerous tales associating snakes and Shiva. According to one, during Samudra Manthan, the churning of the ocean, Shiva drank a deadly poison. It is believed that there were also some snakes in the water who did the same. Impressed by this act of snakes, Shiva accepted Vasuki, king of snakes, around his neck. However, in another version of this story, the snakes helped Shiva keep the poison in his throat. The story of Shiva and the moon on his head. There is a reason why this mighty lord is called Chandrasekhara. The word Chandra means moon and Shekhar means crest or peak. The moon adorns the head of Shiva, which is explained as the peak point of any human being. During the churning of the ocean, when Lord Shiva consumed halahal, his body temperature started rising. As it is believed that the moon is cool in its demeanor, he placed the moon on his head to lower his body temperature. The story of Shiva and his association with Bull Nandi. The story goes like this. Surbhi, the original mother of all the cows, began to give birth to a lot of cows. The milk from all these cows flooded the home of Shiva. Angry at this disturbance to his meditation, the gods struck the cows with fire from the third eye. Seeing this, the other gods sought to calm Shiva down by offering him a magnificent bull, Nandi, the son of Surbhi and Kasyapa, which he accepted and rode. Nandi also became the protector of all animals.